Hi, Simone.
Hi, Dorothy.
This is a special edition of Two Ancient Semi-Enlightened Broads
Schmoozing on life
and beyond.
and beyond.
And today is the beyond.
It is. And we wanted to do today because of all the events that are going on in the world. And, it's a big time, isn't it? It's filled with emotion and grief and happiness and all kinds of emotions. And Dorothy and I felt that it was really important to give you some gifts, some tools that you can use so that you're not at the effect, that you're feeling the compassion and you're feeling how amazing it is that people are standing up for their rights and all of that, and not absorbing all of it, so that your immune system, your nervous system, all that stuff starts to, get cluttered up. Right, Dot?
Well, because during times of change, and that's what we're in,
Yes.
certainly a change and transformation.
Yep.
Many people go through difficult moments, and including you and me.
Yeah.
And what we wanted to do today is just bring some tools for people to use when things get out of hand. And as human beings, sometimes we're reacting to life far more than we're responding. And we just wanted to give you some ideas of different ways to protect and to, I just want to say, honor yourself.
Yeah, and I think it's so important that we learn how to stay in inner peace no matter what's going on. That's really the practice, and it's really quite a practice to get good at that, to really be able to be in a really chaotic situation and maintain your centeredness and your cool. So we thought we'd do a spa for you today, a special edition soul spa, and give you our interpretation of what we do and what we teach other people to do to stay with yourself. Because sometimes, too, you're taking on other people's energy and you don't even know it. Even their thoughts. You take on their thoughts. And most everybody I know is very empathic, sensitive, etc. And probably a lot of people that are tuning into our series are very empathic. And so this is for everybody. You don't have to feel like you're super empathic to be here. It's just, these are empathic times where we're all trying to understand each other and be with each other as sisters and brothers, and without suffering as much as possible. Yeah, I would say.
Well, I think sometimes it's just the overreaction that we do to the news that we're hearing, to the crises that are happening all over the world, and so much in this country too. So,
and it's so thrilling too to see people standing up for each other, and that's an emotion in itself that works on the adrenals. Excitement works on your adrenals, and your adrenals are what protect you and keep you feeling calm. So even in those amazing times of exaltation and all of that, you have to really come back to yourself, face yourself, go to that inner calm. And so we had some ideas of what we'd like to do for you today. And also today, the day we're filming is the 8th of June, 2020, and that is the number of health. It's the number of centeredness and groundedness in numerology, the study of numbers. So it's psychological health, physical health, philosophical health, spiritual health, emotional health, all of it. And of course, you can't help anybody else unless you've helped yourself. Well, bing, bing, bing to you, phone. And so that's we're bowing to the 8 today, and the 8 in you and the 8 in us, and 8's such a beautiful flowing number. It's all about abundance and feeling good and feeling safe inside yourself.
yes.
So here we go.
And the phone has stopped.
Yeah, I don't know how to turn it off, unfortunately, because I'm at my office. Let me see if I can pull this. Hold on. Stay with Dottie because she's terrific.
And while Simone is taking a moment, we can talk a little bit about what's going on with you personally. And for each of us, not just me, not just Simone, but you as well. And we are reacting. We're reacting to the world around us all the time. And if you are sheltered in place, I will venture a guess that you are, if you're living with other people, reacting a lot and sometimes just want to be alone for a while, just for calmness, just for being uh, in a place where you can center yourself and feel that calm state of being within you.
Mm.
So, Simone, I see you are back.
I am back. I'm
Yeah.
sorry for that, everybody, but this is life. The uncertainties of life. Here it is, right in this moment, right? Um,
Well, and
yeah,
look what happened.
yeah.
Nothing, nothing happened that was so terrible.
In
Right,
fact, I feel more relaxed now. I
right.
feel really good.
Sure,
Uh,
because you probably went out and had a glass of wine.
I did. I
Thinking that.
chugged one down before I came back in.
That'll be
Yeah.
the day.
I wish those were the days. I wish. Um, so Dorothy has a certain special experience for you and an adventure for you, and so do I. And it's to work with your subconscious and your conscious mind because thoughts are everything, and thoughts trigger emotions. And the piece that I'm going to be doing has to do with cleaning out anything that you're holding from other people that you've experienced, or anything going on, any situations you have going on, or just inside of yourself. You know, we're all processing so much right now with the pandemic and what's going on with civil rights and just the world scene in our own private lives. So what happens, what I notice is throughout the day, I said to myself, okay, now where do I feel heavy? What part of my body feels intense? And for me, I hold a lot in my left shoulder. Like I get to be like Quasimodo often. And so I'm conscious that that gets really tight when I start to feel it, or my vagus nerve in my stomach does its little thing like that, which is really special. And so when those things happen, I say to myself, what are you afraid of? Really fast. What are you afraid of, Simone? And then I start to say out loud, well, I'm afraid, you know, that people are going to get hurt. Well, I'm afraid, blah, blah, blah. Until I feel like this is just one thing to consider trying, because there's fear and there's love. You have the choice every moment of which it's going to be. And if you know you're feeling afraid of something, or, you know, like my dog wasn't doing well this morning. So I was really feeling tight because I was so afraid that something would happen to him. And then I worked that through, and I went into a positive thinking about it. Dorothy and I were talking about how your thoughts are everything. They're everything. So I thought what we do is, what might be a little fun journey would be to go through the body, go through this body, and then your spiritual body, and take a look at what you're holding and release it. And this is something you can do every day. I do it once a day, or sometimes more than that, when I feel like I'm getting um, connected to energies that are going to drain me. And I'm choosing that. It's not like the energies come and go, oh, you're cute, I'm going into you now. No, it's that we unconsciously want to help a situation or get angry about a situation. And that way we plug in and we take on the energies. So I'm going to take you with me, and we'll go inside and we'll go down through the body. And I'm just going to just ask you to notice what you're feeling in certain areas. And when you go to that, I'm going to ask you to we're going to go through your blood, we're going to go through your bones and your cells. And it's quite a journey. And we're going to go with light. It's as if you have a massive candle and you're walking down through. And you have this incredible ability to intuit what's going on, what you're holding on to. And then we're going to pull it out. I'm going to ask you to just pull it out. And then I'm going to teach you a really cool little thing that comes from Lemuria, pre-Atlantean civilization, in a way they used to heal people. And I think you'll enjoy that too. And then Dot's going to take over, and she's got a really cool thing to do. Well, she's got tons of cool things, but one at a time, Simone. Pace yourself. Anyway, take a nice deep breath, everyone. Find a very comfortable place. You can lie back if you want. You can sit, but make sure your neck is comfortable. That's really important. And also that your feet are uncrossed, your hands are uncrossed, so that the energies can just flow through and be released. And close your eyes and just notice your breath. Just keep it very simple, just effortless breaths, just noticing your body in the chair or on the sofa, wherever you are. Just notice your body. That's all you have to do. Notice your breathing in and out. It's as if, Thich Nhat Hanh was here, he would say, go as the river. Just go as the river. And I want you to remember that you are always connected to that which creates everything. It created you and will continue to create you all the way through. Whether you see that as light or energy, however it is, but it's what breathes you. So I want you to see a light, any color you choose that you think is healing. Some people use pink, some people use white or gold, turquoise, whatever is calling to you. And I want you to see that light coming right down through the top of your head and relaxing the muscles of your head. And that light is so nurturing and so healing. All it does is bring in love, brings in this incredibly nurturing feeling of safety and comfort. And it's moving down into your brain cells. And you can feel your brain cells drinking in that light, absorbing that light. So happy to be attended to. And you're just breathing as you feel that light going down, down, down into your brain. You're really just remembering the light now. And as you remember that you're connected to this light, it becomes brighter and even more healing and relaxing. And as you move into the light, we're going to have the light go down into your neck, and I want you to ask yourself, how does my neck feel? Am I holding energy in my neck? It's a very common place to hold stress. And I want you to just be conscious of how your neck feels. And then if you feel any tension in your neck, take your hand and place it on the part of your neck where you feel it. You can send that light even deeper from your hands into your neck. And then feel that light moving down from your neck into your shoulder and shoulder blades on both sides. Like you're standing under a waterfall and the light is just moving so generously and yet so gently through your tissue and bone and muscle. And notice if you're feeling your shoulders are taut. And then give your shoulders permission to come down. Say, it's okay. I'm here with you. I'll listen. Come down. Please come down. And feel your shoulders dropping down. And then going down into your back, watch as the light goes down into your back and down into your spine, deeper and deeper, disc by disc, creating space and light, and just relaxing so deeply as your spine and your nervous system drink in that light. And feel your spine breathing. feel it so intensely happy to take in that light that loves you and has always been there for you and wants you to be at peace and calm and focused and to feel nurtured and just taking it in deeper and deeper and deeper. And the light moves down deeper into your arms, all the way down, down into your wrists and hands, now the palms of your hands. And as it does, it's moving away all responsibility, all upset, all agitation, all frustration. And moving down into your face, you can feel it coming down now into your third eye and into your eyes, and your eyes softening, and your eyes softening, and taking in that light. And this beautiful, beautiful light that's so loving moves down into your cheeks and jaw, and you can feel your jaw just letting go. Just letting go down into your lips. And any words that you've been holding back on, any expressions that have wanted to come out of those beautiful lips, you can feel your jaw relaxing and releasing. Just give yourself permission to let go of that tension. Good. And now look all the way down into your throat. Look all the way down as the light moves down, opening your throat, and you can feel the light just blowing through your throat, letting go of all sound, all worry, all expression that's been suppressed, letting it all out. Just seeing it as dark colors releasing out. Anything you've been holding back, just seeing it be released. You don't need to do anything but see it release. And the light moves down into your lungs. Look all the way down. And your lungs are filling with light. And feel yourself breathing much more effortlessly as the light comes in. Feeling the worry dissipating. Feeling the agitation dissipating. And the light moves over into your heart, that beautiful heart. And feel your heart calming down, calming down. And look down as the light moves into your belly, down into your adrenals and kidneys in the back, letting go of all fear. You don't need it. This light will protect you and love you and nurture you in this moment. Letting go of all fears. Letting go. Into the front, moving down into your kidneys. Moving down into your gallbladder and liver, pancreas and spleen. Letting go of all bitterness, all anger, all resentment. Letting those organs breathe into the light. Letting them soften in the light. And the light moves down into your colon and large and small intestine, down into your appendix, your bladder, your sexual organs, and into your hips and pelvis and legs, knees, calves, ankles, and up the soles of your feet. So that as you look down into your body now, all you see is light. How you were before you came in and how you'll be after you leave. Without this shell, just light. All emotion being released. all thought forms being released. Just trust and faith being in the moment. Noticing your spine relaxing even deeper now, even deeper. Now notice if there are still areas of your body that feel tight or angry or clenched. You go to those areas and open the doors, just like you're opening a regular door, and breathe and let the light flood through. Let the light blow through, releasing all of that emotion. Any emotion you're holding for your family, for your friends, for your partners, for your business colleagues, for the world at large, let it all go. This is your moment to return to yourself in the light. And take a nice deep breath. And now I want you to, with your eyes closed, look down at your feet and feel yourself getting ready to take a small journey. And you're just beginning to walk, just effortlessly, just trusting my voice, following what I'm saying. And feel yourself walking out into this very sacred land inside of yourself. It's so beautiful, very healing. And you're walking towards the sanctuary that you go to in your dreams often, where you go to heal. This is your sanctuary. You'll see it in the distance, and you'll feel yourself just moving there naturally. There's nothing to do. You know how to get there. And as you walk, you feel yourself relaxing even deeper, kissing the earth with your feet. And you're coming up to the sanctuary now. And it's really just one big room filled with crystals. Open the door and look at these crystals, all different kinds, huge. Amethyst and rubies and garnets and emeralds and most beautiful opals, black opals, and the most beautiful stones you've ever seen, huge diamonds, yellow and pink, even blue diamonds. And they're all resonating. They're all so alive. And you can feel that life the minute you walk inside. You feel so blessed that they're there for you, because they're living beings too. They're alive too. They have a heartbeat just like you. And you'll see that there's a beautiful place for you to lie down. It's like a very comfy divan. And you're just going to go ahead and lie down. And as you look above you, you're going to see this very special apparatus. It's rectangular. It's longer than you are. And you'll see that it's made of wood, very beautiful wood. And it has 7 circles of different colors: red, orange, yellow, green, sky blue, indigo, and purple. And each circle is going to come, this beautiful, delicate, really, apparatus is going to come right down over you. And as that happens, it's going to position the red colored space, this glass of red energy, this beautiful, it's just, I want you to see something so magical. It's a circle of red light in glass. And the light above this sanctuary is going to come down through this red light, and it's going to focus it on your first chakra at the very base of your spine. And you're going to feel the warmth of that light coming through the red down into your spine, right down into the instinctual survival part of who you are, so that you may notice as you look down into your body, down to the base of your spine, notice what color. Is it red already, or is it a different color? You want it to be a nice vibrant cherry red, very juicy cherry red. And feel that light now coming down over you, pouring through your first chakra, the sunlight just pouring right through that red, right into you, and helping you feel safe and protected in the world. And you're just breathing in that red, that gorgeous cherry red light. And as you do, you can feel yourself feeling more stable, more centered, more at peace. And then the light moves through the orange circle of light, right over your second chakra, right above your spine, your lower spine, right above in your sexual area of your body, in the pelvis. And you'll feel that wonderful orange, that primary orange that's so basic and simple and so loving. And that light pouring through the orange, going deeper and deeper down into your second chakra, healing any issues you have about creativity and expressing yourself and being the big person that you are with your creativity and showing that. Or any areas where you've had anything to do with any kind of sexual abuse or loneliness or anything having to do with birthing. All of those aspects are being healed in this very loving, warm orange light. And you're just breathing in the orange light, taking it in deeper and deeper. And notice the color of your chakra as you begin, and as that orange comes in, watch the orange take over and bring you comfort and bring you back to your personal power. And this magnificent sunlight pours through the yellow disc now. The yellow glass disc is over your third chakra, over your belly, which is your personal power, which is your, what we call the Dantian, your stamina, your resiliency, your ability to stand up for what you believe, your courage in a courageous world. And I want you to feel that yellow going deeper and deeper down into your third chakra, into your belly, like a big sun spreading out through your nervous system and through your blood. Feel yourself breathing into that self-empowerment, that sense of stability, and just feeling, strong, feeling really strong. And noticing what color begins there and then moves into that deep yellow as the yellow absorbs any issues you might have going about feeling lost or scared or, out of touch with yourself. The yellow comes in and says, I'm here. Don't worry, I'll take care of you. I'll protect you. I'm strong. I'll be there for you. And just breathing into that. And then this magical apparatus moves over above your heart with its green disc of light. And the sunlight pours through that emerald green. It's so lush and so beautiful and so elegant, right down into your heart space. It rules your emotions and your feelings and, your ability to be in the world as a loving human being before anything else. And your feelings of compassion and your feelings of oneness with every living thing. There it is, that heart that's there for you, beating for you in every moment. And that incredible green, it's like a rainforest green. It's so lush and beautiful. And you can feel that green just filling your heart. Whatever colors are in your heart to begin with, you can feel that green coming in to give it more and more and more energy. And yet calming it down simultaneously and returning you to yourself. And this healing machine now moves over your fifth chakra, over your throat, and you'll see a sky blue disk of light, and the light pouring through, the sunlight pouring through the light blue as it bathes your fifth chakra, your self-expression, your ability to communicate, your ability to connect, vibration when you speak and talk and sing, and all of that creativity. And that sky blue pouring into your throat. And you may see some mixed colors in your throat. You may see, yellow in your throat. You might see, a green brownish color in your throat. Let that blue pour in. Let that sky blue that's so limited, unlimited, and no boundaries. It's just like the sky. It's so beautiful. And let it pour into your throat. You may need to cough, or you may need to make some noises in your throat just to release and let go. It's very good. And now going to the sixth chakra above your eyebrows into the third eye, and you'll feel the machine moving right over that area with indigo, purple, blue light into that very mystical area of who you are that holds your memory of past and future lifetimes and all kinds of interesting stuff about who you are as a soul, as a spirit. And feel that indigo light moving right down into that chakra, and that chakra just drinking it in. It loves it. It's so mystical. It's like the Nile River in Egypt. It's dark blue purple. So healing. And it holds all the mysteries of who you are. And feel that indigo just going deeper and deeper. And feeling how vast you are, how ancient you are. It's a place of wisdom. It's a place of knowing. And then the machine comes to your seventh chakra, right above your head. And this beautiful, beautiful purple light. So clear, this violet light. So filled with love. You can feel your guides and teachers and ancestors and those that are working with you coming right through the light, that purple light coming right down into that chakra. We call it the ladder to God, that chakra, because when it's clear, you can really feel all of the support you have around you in every moment. So you're breathing in that purple light as it bathes that chakra, and the chakra's drinking it in deeper and deeper. You can feel those who are working with you on the other side. They become so much more alive to you as that chakra drinks it in even deeper. And feel how absolutely safe you are, how loved you are, how connected you are. And that you go on and on and on, and that you're everlasting. That's the beauty of the seventh chakra. And now you're just breathing, going back to the first chakra and noticing how red and cherry red it is. The second, how orange and just simply beautiful it is. The third chakra into your power, into your belly, so golden yellow, just so vibrant. And up into your heart, into that emerald, luscious green. So beautiful, so full of life, your heart. And up into your throat, up into the fifth chakra, up into that sky blue vibration that's just alive and free to speak now, not cluttered at all, just free. Up into the sixth, up into the mystical aspects, metaphysical, and all of that intuitive well-being you hold inside of you. It just knows, it's wise and knows. All that deep indigo. And then up into the seventh chakra, right above the top of your head, up into the crown. And that beautiful violet, letting you know how absolutely blessed you are and taking care of you. and how close they are to you. They're a breath away, always there to love you and support you. And you're just breathing now. Just breathing and feeling all of that light within you, into your blood and bones, into your joints, into your brain cells, into your biggest nerve that rolls your parasympathetic nervous system, so that you're relaxed. Your digestive system's relaxed. Your cardiovascular and your respiratory systems are relaxed. Your feet feel relaxed. Your hands feel relaxed. Your eyes are at peace. Everything knows how loved it is. And you're just breathing into that. So blessed. And one more nice deep breath. And then slowly coming back, keeping your eyes very soft to the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Keep your eyes very soft, but allow them to begin to open. Coming back now. Bringing the whole experience with you. Bringing it with you to stay relaxed and calm. Nice deep breath. Back in the body, feeling here and now. And also the gratitude for being here at this time. It's a very important time. And you want to be relaxed and your best for this. So I know you'll practice this. I know you'll remember it. It's easy once you do it a couple of times. You can always watch this video again and enjoy it. Hi, Dad.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Now I'm so relaxed, I don't know what I was going to say.
I know, I almost went to sleep in the center of it. I'm like, whoa. But then Locke came up the stairs, and I could hear him in the background.
I never heard anything.
Oh, good. Well, life happens. You know, I can remember my first meditation teacher saying to me, you want to learn how to meditate? Get on the 5 p.m. Subway in New York. That's how you learn.
That's how you learn.
While life is going on around you. Anything can happen. And if you can stay still in that, you're in your practice.
Isn't that the truth?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
we're in a moment like that right now.
I know.
We're on a subway right now.
Yes, but where am I getting off?
I don't know. It's the A train, though. I know that.
Well, thank you so much. That was wonderful.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
You are so talented.
Oh, please.
Well,
It
you
ain't
are.
me, babe. Just comes through.
No.
It streams through.
I'm just a conduit.
Yep.
I'm just a pawn in the game of life.
Yes.
Right. Well, I think that I really am relaxed and
Good.
so cleansed.
Don't make me laugh when I'm drinking lemon water.
I know. And so, what I would like to talk about today is how we create our own issues and problems so many times. And when I say that, what I'm really saying is that during this time of what I will call certainly some unrest, not only from fear of COVID-19, but also with the Black Lives Matter. And yes, all lives matter, but in this particular case, it is something that this country and all countries, quite frankly, are looking at with more open-mindedly I'll say it that way, and with more consciousness.
Yeah.
But with all of this, many times people are fearful or angry or sometimes sad. There's so many emotions coming up during this time that, and many of those emotions are toxic and unhealthy for us. And so, what I'd like to talk about first is how our thoughts will create some issues for us. Our thoughts can create fatigue at the adrenaline level. And I know that for many of us, uh, we create pictures in our minds and start to react to those pictures. We make up a story,
Yeah.
and we begin to react to that story as though that story is in fact life, when in fact it's just a story we're making up in our minds. And I think for this period of time, just finding a way to catch yourself when you go into one of your stories that is toxic to you, a story that creates emotion, that of anger, of disgust, of well, I won't name the emotions. I know that you know what I'm talking about. And so I invite you to think about your thoughts or your life as a canvas. Art, thinking of it from a point of view of artistry. And if you have a canvas in front of you that depicts, that you've painted, that depicts your life up until now, and all of the things that might have happened in it, is your canvas a canvas of joy and happiness? Or does your canvas contain a lot of dark colors and pictures that are not pleasant? And what only you can possibly know that. So just take a moment, if you will, and think in terms of, if your life is a painting and you have painted it, and you could look at it up until now, your canvas up until now. And I know that you have had many miracles in your life, and I know that you have had many joyful moments, and sometimes you have not. So just think about a canvas, and now put that aside for a moment and think about a blank canvas in front of you. And think in terms of that blank canvas as your thoughts. Now, when you have a blank canvas in front of you and you have thoughts that are toxic to your system, that create an adrenaline rush, that put you into fight, flight, or freeze, what are you painting on that canvas? Just for a moment, think of the last thought that you had that was toxifying to you. And let's just say an angry thought. I don't care what the anger is about. The anger could be about anything toward anyone. But just think in terms of an angry thought, and what does that angry thought look like on that blank canvas that you are now painting? And as you think about that for a moment, put that aside, and now think about how how you want your thoughts to be in regard to the rest of your life, and just think about how you would paint that. And as you think about how you paint the canvas that depicts your thoughts about the rest of your life, You have a choice. And I'm guessing that you would choose wisely. So having done that, all I'm doing is bringing your attention to the fact that all of your thoughts are moments in time to which your body is reacting or responding depending upon the thought. And so I'm thinking, at least for me, I'm thinking that I prefer to have thoughts that keep me centered. I prefer to have thoughts that keep me grounded. I prefer to have thoughts that keep me more in a state of peacefulness and calm than thoughts that put me into chaos and some toxic emotion. And so, just for a moment, I'm inviting you to recognize that no matter what your thoughts are, if you find yourself beginning to go into negative thinking, toxic thinking, you don't have to do it. You're not a victim of your own negativity. You're not a victim of old habitual thought patterns, because you can change it whenever you choose. You can change it when you catch yourself in that state of feeling as though you are, you can't help it. You can't help your thoughts. Yes, you can. As many of you have heard me say, and quote Aristotle, who 2,500 years ago said something like, a vivid imagination compels the body to obey it, then we look at it from today's vernacular, from today's understanding, and we can say every thought you have is a thought that your body obeys. Your body responds to or reacts to your thoughts, and you don't have to go into adrenal fatigue. You don't have to go into those moments of fight or flight or freeze.
Yeah.
What you can do is shift your thought, change your thought, and create a moment of centeredness, create a moment of being within yourself in a very healthy, calm, peaceful way. And so just for a moment, close your eyes and just think about how you have this profound ability to choose your thoughts. And if looking at it from the point of view of a blank canvas, you can put on that canvas whatever you choose. You can choose the thought that will enliven you. You can choose the thought that will heal you. And closing your eyes now, just for a moment, think a thought about your life that is a beautiful thought, perhaps a thought of gratitude. Gratitude for the ability to breathe. Gratitude for the ability to hear or see or touch. Gratitude for the fact that you have someone who loves you or someone you love. Feel what gratitude feels like inside your body. Just for a moment, think of the face of someone or something that you admire or love. And feel what it feels like in your body. Feel what it feels like deep within you, centered within you. This is your true identity. This is your true self. Experience it. And in your mind, think the thought. Just think the thought. I have gratitude. And now in your heart, as though your heart can think the thought in your heart, I have gratitude. And let that feeling expand and fill every cell in your body, in every organ, in every muscle, in every bone, in every nerve, in every drop of blood. Experience it. Experience it. Become very familiar with this experience mentally, physically, emotionally, and of course, spiritually. This is your true identity. This is your true self. This is your true consciousness. This is, for right now, gratitude. And from now on, no matter where you are, no matter what is going on in the outer world, no matter what you're doing in your thoughts, when you catch yourself going into an old habitual negative thought, all you now have to do is stop and with intention, take a deep breath and simply think the word gratitude. Think that word 2 or 3 times right now. And it is this, with your own intention, with which you can shift easily out of toxic thoughts into this centered moment of your true identity just by thinking the thought, gratitude. And holding that thought as though there is a blank canvas in front of you, and you're painting gratitude as you think about painting that on the very canvas of who you are. See for a moment what you paint. This is how you center yourself. When centering yourself is important and appropriate and healing for you in any given moment. When it's comfortable for you, breathe into that gratitude. Take a deep breath and slowly and easily open your eyes in your centeredness, in your true identity.
Mm. Mm. Wow. That was so beautiful. Ooh. I was just painting, and I can't wait to paint tonight.
Now I can just imagine what colors you might have been using when you were
Can
painting.
you guess?
Let me see. Let's see. It's coming to me. It's is it turquoise?
You're so brilliant.
I know.
Dorothy, you're so brilliant.
I know. I know.
Oh,
Especially.
golds and turquoises,
Uh-huh.
hot purple, and oh, yes.
Lovely.
That was beautiful.
Hmm.
I could really feel it. I let go of a ton. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
It was really lovely.
And thank you for watching. And I do hope that at any given moment you might again watch this and take yourself through one of these or both of these tools we've given you today. And again, thank you so much.
And remember, you can always make inner peace your number one
Always.
heart connection. Always. And we love you. Thank you for tuning in today.
Yes. Thank you.